Hello and welcome to the Hill and Ponton video blog. I'm Matthew Hill here with Carol Ponton. Today we'd like to talk to you about compensation and pensions exams, also known as C&P exams, how they fit into your claim and how the VA uses them. Unfortunately, sometimes we see uses them against you. So Carol, what do you see with these exams? Or if you could explain this first.
A compensation and pension exam is when the VA sends you out to be examined by their doctor or by a contract doctor to see whether the claim you file for is service connected or what the rating should be. And this is done at the VA mostly, but there are also some private people like QTC and I think there's VES that also do it when the VA is overloaded. So first of all, I want to make sure when people talk about C&P exams, they know it's compensation and pension exams.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I say unfortunately, these are very important because 90% of the people who make the decisions at the VA only seem to use these compensation and pension exams. They seem to ignore all the other evidence.
Right.
And that's why they're so important.
And the assumption we see some of our vets make is that they go to these exams and they assume the doctor has read all the VA medical records or private medical records or statements by loved ones or friends. And those can be critical to the case. And if they haven't read it, well, you can get a negative opinion that shouldn't be negative because it was not complete. It didn't look at all the evidence.
Right. So we have a lot of suggestions about what you do for the compensation and pension exams and for when you should and should not go to one at the VA.
But we just really want to talk about what it was, how it fits your claim. Again, it's an exam the VA sends you to, you don't pay for, and it's when they determine there's not enough medical evidence to make their decision. And it's important when you go, you are your own advocate, you bring whatever evidence you think is important. Any people, like your wife, a parent, somebody who can tell the doctors what they see day to day in your life.
Although we have to say, unfortunately, most of the time, they will not let that person in the room with you. Sometimes if you insist, they'll let you, but most of the time they won't.
Right.
But I suggest you bring them so they can know how long you were in there and help you.
Meaning how long you were in the exam, even if they can't.
Right.
They're not allowed in.
Right, and just a little bit about what went on.
Right. Well, thank you for joining us today. And as Carol said, we'll be talking to you more about when they assign you for an exam, if you have to go, what you should do, if it's a contractor, if you have to go to that versus a VA doctor and your rights. Thanks a lot. Bye.